We are at 11821 Paso Robles Avenue in Granada Hills, California, 91344, performing a video sewer inspection. We're attempting to run through the 2-inch laundry drain in the laundry room area. We could not locate a mainline cleanout or any other cleanout large enough to try and get through. So we're going to attempt to run through this line and see if we can get out to the city sewer. If not, we may end up having to pull a toilet, but we'll try this first. Okay, we are in the laundry room area. There's the back door to the exterior laundry room lines. Water heater's right next to it. And then going out the front garage door area. And here is the cleanout, 2-inch cleanout for the laundry. We got some buildup in there. Had some buildup, but we were able to push through. Hopefully this goes straight out to the main sewer line. If it does, we could probably get through. Okay, now. Trying to get through the fittings a little difficult. And try and push again. Okay, we've gotten through that area, and now we're into the, excuse me, take a breath. We're into the main waste line under the house. And this is cast iron. Got a little tiny bit of buildup in it. Not terrible from what we can see. We do have appears to be a small root from what we can see right there. We're going to just stop and locate this area real quick and see if this area is outside. So we'll pause and try and locate this real quick. Okay, we marked the other area underneath the bush, right to the left of the front door. And then we went forward a few feet, and we've got another joint with very heavy root intrusion, and it is 4-inch vitreous clay. So we're going to mark this area. Okay.
Could you go out further, Michael?
Yeah, real heavy root intrusion. Definitely tearing up the side.
Some friction.
Yep. See the roots?
Oh, yeah. Maybe hydrogen.
You want to show them that, or?
They probably won't understand it.
Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it.
I don't know if you showed them if you want to explain it, but.
Yeah, or we can show it on the way back.
Do you think hydrogen?
Very possible. I don't know what condition the joint's in, but you need first you're going to need a mainline clean out the hydrojet. You can't get through here with the jetter. Not to get roots out. You got quite a bit right there. And it doesn't, some of it looks like it's in the joint. It's mostly in the joint. The joint doesn't look terrible, but you can't tell until that's cleaned. Okay.
Doesn't look like it's been,
And you got another one, John.
root or anything like
Got
that.
another one. Look at that one. There's another one.
Not necessary, is it?
No? No, we can, okay. We got another joint here at 38 foot, 7 inches on the camera monitor. We are, let's see, we were at 34, about 35.3 where the other one is. So we're only about 3 feet in front of the other one. You got root intrusion there. That's minor root intrusion at the top, very minor. Doesn't appear to be in terrible condition at all. That joint looks to be pretty good. Maybe able to hydrojet this and clean it out, and it may be just fine. That joint looks to be good.
No.
Yeah, it is vitreous clay. It's 4-inch vitreous clay. You know, pushing some debris right there. A little bit of an offset, and bit of it, you can see the line about 2 inches in front of the face of the pipe. It does have a crack in the piping going around from the left-hand side, from about the 5 o'clock area or 6 o'clock area to about the 11 o'clock area, but there's no major root intrusions there. You have an offset at this joint, you can see the face of the pipe, but not terrible. No major root intrusions there. Then we have some more root. We have a pretty good crack right here. You can see from the 4 o'clock area over to wrapping around. You can't really see exactly where it goes to because it's running back behind the joint of the piping. But it is cracked there, and we got some root intrusion. Next, cracking in that joint as well. And we got some more root intrusion. We're making a turn. And we got a piece that's broken pretty badly right here. We're going to mark this. As you can see, the face of the pipe is cracked and broken. And inside the face of that pipe, we also have a pretty large crack that's going all the way from about the 1 o'clock area down to the 7 or 8 o'clock area that we can see. We're in a turn, so it's difficult to see exactly what we've got, how far that crack goes, but we're gonna mark this area out, see where we're at right now. Okay, we've marked this area out right at the sidewalk. We did mark it with a red piece of crayon, and it is approximately 5 foot 8 inches deep. And we do have a substantial crack and break right here. This needs to be fixed. With as many breaks and cracks as we have, we'll evaluate this. Okay, now we're going into the city lateral, and this is the city lateral. It runs out to the city sewer in the street. That joint looks to be good. 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 All the piping looks to be pretty good. That joint looks to be good. Good. That joint looks good. That joint looks good. Should be getting pretty close to the city sewer. That joint looks to be good. Breaks or root intrusions or anything in the 6-inch lateral. Now we're coming up to the turn to go in. Good. We got a little bit of a shift in the tie-in, but we don't see any major breaks, no root intrusions, and now we're down into the city sewer as you start flowing. So all of this, the 6-inch lateral from the property line to the city sewer tie-in appears to be in good condition. Do have an offset right at the city sewer tie-in, but we can't see because of the turn. Can't see the condition of it completely, but we don't see any breaks in it, and we don't see any major root intrusions. So we're going to begin pulling back now. And this is the joint that we're talking about right here. Now as we come back, we can see it. We do have a crack in that joint and a piece missing out of the piping. Pause for a moment.
Well, it's not a city road intrusion.
Okay, we do have a chunk missing out of the turn right here going down into the city sewer right at the saddle. And this piece looks to be pretty flush. There's a good chance that we could put a top half liner in here and cover this area from what I can see. Unfortunately, I can't see a lot of it. It is offset. It is offset, and I'll have to evaluate this. I'll try and blow it up on a laptop and look at it a little bit further. Try and get a better shot at it right here. And like I said, I'll try and blow this up on a laptop, see if I can see any more. Okay, and as we're pulling back, the rest of the joints and the piping all the way back to the property line look to be in pretty good condition. I didn't see any major root intrusions in this city lateral. No major breaks in the rest of the joints. They all look to be intact. Looks to be good here. Good. Good. The joint looks good. That joint looks to be in good condition. Now coming back to the 4-inch vitreous clay. We're coming up a stack, and that's where our break is, right at the sidewalk area that needs to be repaired. Pulling back up, we got some root intrusions in quite a few joints along the way in the 4-inch offset there. Got a pretty good offset there in the 4-inch vitreous clay. We looked at all these joints going out. Major root intrusion here and cracking of the pipe. On the right hand side you can see the crack at about the 3 o'clock right hand side. Pipe is cracking. And then we have another major root intruded joint here. Another major root intruded joint. The next joint. And now we're coming back into our cast iron line. This is our cast iron waste line under the house. We're pulling our camera out, coming back to the end of our main line clean out, or excuse me, our 2-inch laundry drain clean out. We were able to get our camera through all the way into the city sewer from our 2-inch laundry drain. And that concludes our video sewer inspection.